Cuomo under fire, the meeting that could determine the governor's future as calls grow for him to step down.
And high heat on the way, and humidity's not going anywhere. We'll have your forecast.
And New York Live with the scoop on the best ice cream spots in town. This is News 4 Now for August 9th. I'm Jen Maxfield. Governor Cuomo maintains he did nothing wrong and is not stepping down. But right now in Albany, lawmakers are weighing whether he should be impeached following that blistering sexual harassment report last week, alleging that he harassed 11 women. News 4's Andrew Siff is inside that meeting in Albany.
The Assembly Judiciary Committee, 6 days after the Attorney General's report, starting the clock on impeaching Governor Cuomo.
These sessions will conclude with the potential for a vote on articles of impeachment, if necessary and appropriate, within a very short period of time.
Following the mostly closed-door 4-hour hearing.
It's been made very, very clearly by this Assembly majority that there's no confidence in the governor remaining in office.
Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie joined the Judiciary Chairman in promising a fast but not immediate timeline.
I believe that this is going to be dealt with in weeks and not months.
The Judiciary Committee weighing not only sexual harassment allegations, but also the governor's handling of COVID-19, whether his friends and family got priority treatment, and whether state employees spent taxpayer time on Cuomo's book.
Should the committee vote to pursue impeachment, the articles of impeachment will be airtight.
The day's developments hours after a woman formerly known only as Executive Assistant Number 1 identified herself. Brittany Commisso telling the Albany Times-Union and CBS This Morning the governor groped her.
He put his hand up my blouse and cupped my breast over my bra. I exactly remember looking down, seeing his hand, which is a large hand, thinking to myself, oh my God, this is happening. It happened so quick. He didn't say anything. When I stopped it, he just pulled away and walked away.
Commisso, one of 11 women alleging sexual harassment. The first accuser, Lindsay Boylan, who says the governor's office tried to retaliate against her, wrote today, I intend to sue the governor and others who were involved in these efforts to smear me. Cuomo denies inappropriately touching or harassing anyone. His lawyer today on MSNBC.
What is shocking to me is that the Attorney General's report, which everyone is relying on and is saying is the Bible of truth here, got it wrong. There are omissions. They did not include critical evidence. And there are witnesses that they know lied to them and had credibility issues, and they didn't include that in the report.
But the governor reeling amid widespread calls to resign and the sudden resignation of his trusted advisor, Melissa DeRosa. Also today, Roberta Kaplan stepped down. She was the co-chair of the board of Time's Up, a women's rights group, who Cuomo's office consulted for advice during the scandal.
Today's meeting comes in the wake of the resignation of Melissa DeRosa, Cuomo's top aide. Investigators allege that she enabled the abusive culture in the governor's office. She's denied the allegations, and in a statement, she called it the honor of a lifetime to have served the state for a decade. The governor has also denied any wrongdoing. In Brooklyn, police are looking for the person who slammed a car into a bus stop, killing a woman and injuring a man. Officers say 3 cars appeared to be racing on Eastern Parkway early this morning when one jumped the curb and hit 2 people waiting for the bus. The driver left the wrecked car and ran. Jury selection in the sex trafficking trial of R&B superstar R. Kelly has begun in Brooklyn. Prosecutors charged the 54-year-old singer with abusing women and girls for nearly 20 years. A federal judge is questioning potential jurors about whether they can keep an open mind in this case. Kelly was transferred here to the Metropolitan Detention Center after being locked up in Chicago in an indictment there.
Hi, everybody. Time to talk about what we can expect not only today, but in through the next several days. Looks like those damp conditions, that's how we start off the work week with kind of gloomy skies, and we could even see some spot drizzle. Muggy conditions, that's what we'll see as we head through the entirety of the week with dew points in the upper 60s and low 70s, and then dangerous heat from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what we're going to be talking about, and that combination is going to make things really tough. So hour by hour through the rest of the day, we'll see partly cloudy conditions into the evening, clouds overnight, and again, temperature in the lower 70s as we head through the overnight. We'll call 71 our low, 68 in Scranton, 69 in Montauk, 66 in Poughkeepsie. And as we look at that temperature forecast, look at those numbers skyrocket through the midweek. It's going to be a tough week with a heat wave in store for us. That's a quick look at your weather.
With the stifling heat on the way, ice cream can help you cool down. New York Live with the spots that go beyond just a scoop.
It's ice cream season, and today we're taking you to a few spots you won't want to miss. Our first stop is at Mr. Dips at Pier 17. So we know you serve burgers and fries here, but ice cream's a big part of the menu. What kind of treats do you have?
We have our signature cones that we keep on the menu pretty much the whole year. We have the chocolate PBD, chocolate soft serve dipped in peanut with a peanut sauce, fudge sauce, and some salted peanuts on top. This is the Berry Gibbs. We do a strawberry soft serve dipped in cherries with a nice creme fraiche sauce, strawberry sauce, and Nilla wafer. So it's a little bit like a strawberry and cream dessert.
Yum. And then we have a very special guest on the table today.
Morning Glory is gonna launch on August 1st. We also have Boozy Doozies, which have a little bit of alcohol in them.
We love a little booze and a milkshake, who doesn't? So oat milk soft serve, what made you want to do that?
So in the African American community, actually like over 75% of African Americans are lactose intolerant. So it started with that, and then we realized a lot of people have like nut allergies, and a lot of the dairy-free soft serves or vegan soft serves, they were nut-based. So we chose oat milk because it's a neutral base, it's creamy, and even if you're not vegan, people love it. So this one is chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
You do the ice cream dance too?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, this is very exciting. It's summer and you guys have the ice cream sandwich of all ice cream sandwiches here. Tell me about it.
It's our babka ice cream sandwich. So we make everything from scratch.
Oh, my babka. That is so good.
Mikey, it's great to see you.
Great to see you, Laura.
We haven't been here in a little while, and now you have 3 locations and your truck rolling around.
So what I brought in was a different style of waffle called the Gotham Waffle. It's a chocolate Coca-Cola waffle. Then we're also bringing in Sugar Zoo exotic soda floats. These are beverages you cannot get in the United States of America.
Oh.
Now, this is different.
This is good.
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, good stuff, Mikey. Lauren likes it.
Getting around New York City shouldn't seem like an Olympic sport. That's the message from a new video created by the nonprofit Transportation Alternatives. The video shows New Yorkers competing in events that can only happen in the city. They include garbage hurdles, the sprint to the train, and race walking the bus. The video's creators hope this inspires New Yorkers to demand change. So we wanted to know, what do New Yorkers think should be Olympic sports? Here's what they had to say. Check it out.
If New York had its own Olympics, what games would we have?
Pizza eating contest?
Or trying to catch the bus.
Definitely running away from the rats. Rat sprinting. That's what I do. Sprinting from the rats. That's me.
CROSSWALK sprint. So you got 10 seconds left until it's no more walking and you gotta make it. Whoever wins, wins.
Swiping the MetroCard the first time is probably you got that every time, you need a medal.
That's a good one.
I think moving is a lot like Olympic weightlifting, especially when you don't have an elevator in your building. That's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Everyone's in stilettos, sidewalks covered in grates. You can avoid them the fastest.
Finding a MetroCard that works in your wallet, probably.
Yeah.
One that I've done and I have been persecuted for, jumping the turnstiles on the subway. Yeah.
A long jump?
Long jump over the turnstile, yeah.
For sure.
Catching the train in general, if you can run and catch the train,
especially if you're late. It's crazy.
Dating someone in another borough, that's an Olympic sport. That's long distance. If you live in Staten Island, you don't live near me.
Or who could collect the most cans on the street, you know, or how many, I don't know, newspapers that you can find, you know, stuff like that.
Honestly, speed walking on the streets of New York.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Picture this. You like got off the clock. It's like 10:30 p.m. You have to get ready for the club. You're speed getting ready, going in and out. Like you get out the door, you forgot your keys, you gotta go back, and then the whole thing for the rest of the night.
If anything in New York is gonna be the Olympics, it's gonna be the Jazz Olympics.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.